Kappening guys, Cap over here, and welcome to another week of the WSS. Today we're taking on Krow, coach of the Silver Spring Scizors, and hopefully we can go above 500, I guess, as I'm bringing in quite the team today. And the reason I'm going through this fast is because this is a garbage game. This is a pure reason why Pokemon sometimes takes no skill, and it wasn't really that satisfying for many reasons. As you can tell, he's bringing in the Gillette, his Gliscor, which is, of course, as we've seen in previous weeks before, it is a Facade Toxic Orb Scizor. He seems to be in love with this thing with Swords Dance. Relatively interesting in that perspective. It doesn't make sense to me why he brought this one, because I do have Kyphagris, and the Kyphagris walls this mon completely. So yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. I'm just going to send out Ruby over here. Once again, Ruby's a hard counter to Keldeo if it's Choice Scarf, even better. As we can tell, it is Life Orb, no problemo. I'm happy with this situation. He ends up signing out Sylvia. I'm just going to go for the Leech Seed because I figured, you know what, some free HP is going to be great. And he ends up making a switch over here going into Fortress, which is fine by me. I can go right into my Lacapitina over here. Go right back into Moltres as he's going to set up Stealth Rocks. Still, no problem. He ends up going back into his Volcarona, which is fine by me because I can absolutely rock this thing with Lacapitina, my Mew. And I'm going to call him a bit out on this one because it's a bit obvious what I'm going to do. I do have the Tanga Berry. Because there's no way I'm going to send this Mew out in here like that. This was a roll, didn't get it, that sucks. Bleh. What can you do? And I'm just going to switch on out of here because I figured what Mew can do something over here. Lilith is the ultimate switch in for this. And this is where I'm wishing that I had Hidden Power Rocks or Ancient Power or something like that, because now this thing's a problem, potentially could sweep me. And yeah, really big threat over here. For some reason I didn't prep completely for it, so that's sort of my bad. So I have to go into Lemonade, hoping that this thing cannot take down Lemonade. And Fairy Dance is going to do a decent amount of damage, 37%, 33% is a lot. So I do have Hidden Power Rock, but this man is going to keep on setting up all over me. So my only play right now is just to click Hidden Power. Hopefully get a crit or something. That's my only ray of hope. He does have Roost, so I gotta get a crit over here. That's pretty much it. And what do you know?
Wow!
Pokemon is a game of skill, and we get that crit. And yeah, we're looking pretty fine at this moment. That sucks, man. It totally sucks, because at this point I can just do a bunch of shenanigans, and I can finally send out my Z Sunny Day Moltres. At this range, Eddie goes down to Solar Beam. So, boom! This thing's gonna take Solar Beam to the face, and I outspeed everything on his team. So, Solar Beam is a roll. I could potentially like outpace everything on his team right now. 50%, so I get a mid-roll over there depending on his investments. I just gotta get another mid-roll, and hopefully we can take it down. But we don't, unfortunately, and Outrage is going to absolutely destroy us. But yeah, like I said, Pokemon's a game of skill. And at this moment, I can completely wall his Fortress and his Heracross, his Mega Heracross, which I did not know was his Mega at the time, to a 5-0 victory. So this point is going to get a bit prolonged, but the end results are going to be what it is. A couple flinches here, a couple flinches there. For a minute there, I was contemplating on just freezing him because the game is it's sort of going that way. Like, he got critted with Hidden Power Rocks, and then he got burnt by the Flame Body and Moltres, who right now is probably the MVP of the first 3 weeks of this team. Just put in some fine work, that Moltres. And then at this point, it's just like I said, when you have a game where you get a game-shifting crit, it sort of takes a lot out of the game. It takes a lot out of the game. It takes a lot out of the W. Especially even the Gyro Ball. I know you could just go right into Sylveon at that moment and just click Hyper Voice. So at that point, Flame Body wasn't the biggest thing, but it just made it a much easier for the Buzzwole to come in and simply just proceed to set up with a substituted, go for the Rock Slide, dwindle down everything on his team, and pretty much call it at that. What else? What else can I say about this game? However, the only thing that I can say about this game is that, you know, he got greedy there, and bringing Sword Dance, Gliscor, and then setting up multiple Quiver Dances puts the potential and the risk where you could get crit, and that's what happens when you play a bit greedy over there. You open yourself to an opportunity of getting crit. May it be a game-changing crit or not a big crit. That's the potential of what could happen, and like I said, Pokemon sometimes is a game of skill, but sometimes it's not, and that's what happened this week. Cause I should have lost 100%. I'm not gonna argue with anyone that, you know, I deserve this win. It was a lousy game, in all honesty. Like, game-changing crit right there. It brought me to a lot of momentum, and then Moltres could simply do what I wanted to do, which was Z Sunny Day and then sweep the rest of his team. So, fortunately for us, we'll win 5-0. We're on the other side of the coin, but like I said before, it wasn't a satisfying win. It wasn't a satisfying game. But we take them. We take them as they are, how they are. 5-0 is not bad. Plus 8 in 3 games is also not too bad. We're 2-1 right now. We'll move on to the next week. Sort of put this game behind us. And sometimes you gotta be lucky to be good, or bad and lucky. One of the two. Either or. We're at 2-1, and you know, we take it as it is. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoy those haxy battles. Be sure to check out Krow's side. And yeah, I'll get going. So have yourselves a good day, and may the hacks be with you. Peace.